hope you guys are doing really well today. Just take a deep breath as you enter the reading. This message is for you. Somehow my decks got mixed together, and that is my fault. How are you guys doing today? All right. Hi, Angie. It's so good to see you. All right. You've been better. You were a couple days ago with the full moon. It's been crazy. Bright Eyes, you haven't gotten a notification for a very long time. Well, I'm really glad you got this one. That makes me happy. All right. Thank you for being here. Let's get in. Spirit, guide and direct me with these tarot cards. Let today be a message of truth, love, and light. Give this community the answers they seek. You said if we seek, we will find. If we knock, the door will be opened. We are seeking and we are knocking for guidance on this twin flame journey. Give us guidance. Give me guidance on what to read. There's an energy that's coming through in my mind right now as oneness. Being one with yourself, one with Source, the Creator, one with the universe. Feeling deeply connected to your community and Mother Earth and Spirit Source as a whole. Just feeling that deep connection. So what you are thinking about right now is new life, babies, Earths, a brand new beginning. This is what's on your mind. What's going to come next? What's going to be this next chapter in your life? You already feel like you just stepped into a door. You walked into this door and it's new and it's unknown to you. It's dark. It's the fool's journey. And you're kind of thinking, now what? Some of you guys might be thinking about having children. Some of you guys might be thinking about a new child in your family being born. Oh, sorry. But the spiritual message here is I'm stepping into a new part of my life. And I don't know what it holds, but I'm excited. It's blooming, it's growing, you're seeing signs. This is like the baby in the womb kicking. You haven't seen the baby, but you feel him, he's kicking, he's growing. You're excited to know what he looks like. It's that feeling. And this is you in your life right now, just not sure what tomorrow brings, but excited. Is it going to be good? I feel like there's choices that need to be made. So we're going to stem this new life off onto 2 choices and kind of do the reading based on that, okay? I'm going to let you choose what choice is which, top or bottom. The top choice. All right. Bottom of the deck. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. It tells me that your family is kind of falling apart. You're losing touch with family members. You feel disconnected with them, perhaps. You don't feel like you're on the same page with them. This is not the family you grew up with. This is not the family you recognize. This could be a marriage. This is not the marriage you got into. This is not the marriage you recognize. Whatever you're feeling right now, your security, your finances, they're a wreck. They're just a wreck. Life is a wreck. Family's a wreck. Security's a wreck. Marriage is a wreck. Something's a wreck. It's just not right. It's not aligned. You don't know how to communicate emotionally because you're not taking care of your own personal emotional needs. The universe is trying to give you messages about your own personal healing, your own personal emotions, but you're kind of not paying attention to that. Something's not over for you, the World card, in reverse. There's a lot of unfinished business, unclosed chapters in your life. You have not completed something yet. It's not over. And maybe that has something to do with your money, your family, your business, your marriage. It's not over yet. Something's unfinished. So here's this new life blooming in front of you. We're at the precipice. But this isn't done, right? So put that at the top. Okay. All right. So this is the top decision. And I'll let you decipher what decision this is and what decision this is to help you kind of make sense of your journey on this reading. We're going to start at the top. This decision that you're... my cat just scared the crap out of me. Go, cat. This decision that you're planning. We have self-reflection. 4 of Wands. Breaking karmic cycles. 6 of Cups. I feel good about this decision. This top choice, this is for you. This is about who you really are, what you really want. Again, I'm not going to tell you what this decision is because it's for the viewer to choose. This decision that you've decided up here, wow, you looked inside your heart, inside yourself. You looked at who you were, what you need. And you were like, this is for me. It's not decisions for other people. It's what's best for me. And that's okay. Is it though? You know, you're always questioning yourself. Is it okay? Is it okay for me to go on this new adventure? Is it okay for me to do this? Yes. Whatever this is, it's okay. This decision at the top, it's okay. What is it going to bring you? What is it going to change? Security, a home, probably a new partner. a partner that's better suited for you, a life that's better suited for you. Four of Wands is coming together, creating stability. It's a choice that leads to a solid future, honestly. And this choice is going to break any of the problems and karmic ties that you've been hanging on to. This might be a scary, frightening choice, but sometimes it's the scary choice that leads you to the place where you feel home. So 6 of Cups is I'm back to myself. I'm healing my inner child. I'm healing my wounds. I'm feeling good. You get to reunite with yourself. Reunite with your truth. There's some sense of emotional stability that is going to come to you at this top choice. And it may be a place connected to water. It may just be personal healing, but it feels good. I like it. It feels like relief. And it's something that you're going to be building, something that you're creating and making for yourself, this choice up here. You know, each of these is your choice. But if you choose this top choice, wherever that's leading you, I think it's going to lead you to peace and healing and happiness and wholeness. And you're going to get closure with your karmic cycles. Let's get a message from your divine masculine here on this top. What does this top say? Vulnerable. Feeling out of control, scared, in an unknown energy. Your twin, your divine masculine energy might say this is a vulnerable place to be. And you don't know what's going to happen, and it's the void, it's the unknown, it's frightening. Your twin is more of an earth grounded type energy, work, structure, responsibility, money, grounding, healing, reality. So there is some kind of do what's best for you, but it's scary. So your DM is trying to give you this advice like, hey, if it's better for work, if it's better for money, if it's better for grounding and healing and your reality, then do it. Whatever this is, this choice is better. And you're going to feel vulnerable and you're going to feel scared, but it feels like it's good. You're probably going to cry so much over this. You're going to break your heart. You're going to cry over this decision, but I think it's the right one. I don't know. It's the right one. Let's get a Mystic Moon Oracle. Signs. Have you been seeing signs about this move? Look, it's next to water. Have you been seeing signs? Go in this direction. Go, go, go. And you're like, I don't want to go. I don't want to close the chapter. I don't want to close the door. I don't want to break this. But the universe is saying, just go. You're seeing all these signs for a reason. License plates, numbers, ads, images. I don't know. You're just seeing signs. You feel the pull. You see it. It's just frightening. And you're going to miss this place. You're going to miss what was. You're going to miss it. It's okay to miss someone. It's okay to miss something. I don't know. I'm just going to speak here from experience losing very important people in my life. My fiance, my spouse, my kid's father, my grandfather, all of which were untimely. They didn't leave my life by old age or natural causes. It was untimely. And boy, do I miss them. I keep their memory alive in me. and keep it alive in stories about them. I live with them every day. I miss my grandma, who passed away a few years ago. I miss people that have left my life not by death, but by choice. It's okay to miss them. It's okay to miss your life. You still have to go on living every day. You still have to go on working every day. You still have to go on, and you know that. And when you're waking up the next day and the sun comes up without permission, and the moon comes up without permission, and the day comes up without permission, and it's just there, and you're going through it, just breathing, just existing, making it through those days. It feels like that's not a choice. You're just there for the ride. And if you choose to exist like that, where you're not choosing to live, you're just existing, it's really painful and it has a lot of suffering. But when you choose to live mindfully, when you make choices about, I'm going to be happy today, I have a plan today, I know what I want today, I know something that will make me happy today, you're living for them. Everything they worked hard for, everything they built in you. You're taking those steps for them. You're living every part of you for them, with them. They're with you, they go with you. And so, whatever this top means, you take them with you, whether physically or emotionally or mentally or spiritually. You take them with you. And remind yourself, whatever's meant to be for you on your path, it will show up, it will arrive, it will be there. And if they're meant to be there, they'll be there. That's just how it works. We're going to get a tarot type oracle for that message to see if it can bring you some peace and some guidance on this decision that you might be making. Ace of Earth, bottom of the deck, it brings you to a Ten of Earth. And look at all the, okay, this is what is crazy. They're all here in the distance and he's separated and there's a dog. It's like they're part of the picture, but they're not. Prosperity, security, and tradition. This is what makes life so hard for you, is tradition, family, prosperity. Look at them all holding hands, building this secure brick enclosure here, and this dog being a friend, looking at him. It's like there's some that have passed on. The feather kind of representing someone passed on and leaving something behind. It says to me a legacy. It says to me a business that you're starting and growing. It says to me a new life that you're growing. Building for your family, for your future family. And then here we have the Ace of Earth. This choice is going to bring you money, abundance, opportunity, and resources. This kid is smiling. He's happy. It also reminds me of happy children. This choice may give you happy children. You might be guided to a place where there's beautiful falls, fall leaves, a beautiful place where there's a beautiful fall. Maybe fall is your favorite season. There might be a long fall where you're headed. You get to enjoy green grass and golden leaves, like the 100-acre woods. Anyways, you're going to have some good resources with this decision, so I'm going to read it. This is a new beginning for you, a fresh new start, a prosperous fresh new start. Maybe start packing now. This is the beginning of a wonderful new endeavor. A windfall of resources comes your way, and it's going to help you get things off to a fantastic start. This is a good time to launch a venture, a change in careers, or even go into business for yourself. Be open to new acquaintances or even old friends who can introduce you to helpful people or provide you insights regarding how to get things done successfully. This card may refer to resources that are not limited to money, but could also be gifts of time and wisdom or material goods from others. Making sound long-term investments is also indicated when this card is drawn. You may want to set aside money for the purchase of a home, further education, or retirement. This is wonderful news, and the angels are celebrating with you. Should you need someone to help you within the human realm, we are happy to connect you to the right people. We are happy to connect you with your resources. If you need help with your willpower when it comes to following through with your financial goals, we can assist you with that too. This represents a business document or contract. Good health, focusing on the financial results, good luck, and hope for the future. And this is about a very blessed future, honestly. The Ten of Earth is going to say close to the same thing. This is about a joyful and contented home life. Great respect and mutual trust develop within your family. Your needs are going to be taken care of. There are financial securities and a sense that we are all in this together. You have provided your beloved family members with the kind of quiet grace that comes from knowing right and wrong, and you should be very proud. There is a sense of completion, and you ought to feel very good about it. Your material wealth continues to grow, and in time you may become restless and wish to pursue something new and exciting. But for now, you're just going to prosper and enjoy. Now, this speaks about your choice. So the angels also come in with an additional message, and it says, look around you. The beautiful family, birth or chosen, who surrounds you is a testament of the hard work you have put forth, but also the kindness and generosity in your heart. If you feel that further prosperity is needed to care for those you love, ask us for assistance. Additional meanings is family trees, heirlooms, birthrights, happy endings, and a sense of community and wise investments. I want you to know, if you're reading this, like, you made a wise investment. Whatever you've invested in, it was wise. And it's going to pay off. What do you need to do to make this choice? What needs to happen, Spirit, for this choice? A child. Think of your children. Children, new life is the pathway, because time is a thief. Time is a thief. They're growing. Make a decision for your children right now. Think long and hard about it. Do some self-reflection. Think about your legacy. Think about what you're leaving behind for them. Think about the money and gain they're going to take with them after you're not here. Build, create. This is about creating sustainability for your children. The signs are pointing you in the right direction. And if you picked this top choice, it's all going to lead you to a more financially secure future. What do you need to know about love and hearts and emotions in this choice? You're giving too much and you're not leaving anything for yourself. You may feel drained Establish boundaries in your relationships. It's a message from the heart for you. If you're watching this, please know that you are a great giver to your family and you're not leaving anything for you. There has to be something for you. Give to your children, but also give to you. Make sure you have healthy boundaries. All right. What about choice number 2? The one down below. Let's go ahead and take a look. Remember, this is a new life, either way you look at it. It's a new life. Strength, overcoming obstacles. Divorce. 9 of Cups. 3 of Wands. There's a lot of togetherness when you leave. There's a lot of hardships and painful relationships and loved marriages just down the toilet if this is the choice you pick. I feel as you look at yourself here in this next choice, you're left with more hardships. Really hardships. Physically, emotionally. And it teaches you to tame the inner beast. It helps you grow. I feel you do have support here as well. With strength, I do. But what it gives you is a divorce or a separation from someone you love. I don't think that's what you want, but at the same time, maybe it is what you want. 9 of Cups. This is happiness, personal satisfaction, happiness. It's like you get to cut someone out, cut someone off, leave someone, and it was really hard to do. But you have personal happiness, and you are the captain of your own ship. You are the boss. You are the ruler. You say where you want to go. This is going to take you places. This is a journey. 3 of Wands is an expectation. Like you expect to be happy from this. You expect more to come from this. Is that true? Are you going to get more? Let's take a look. Spirit, what is this person going to get from this second decision? Okay. You get 6 of Air, relief, hope, and moving on. And the 3 of Fire again. Okay, so that's a double confirmation with 6 of Air. 10 of Water is down here. Happy family. Oh, gosh. All right. Swords always hurt, so I know this is painful, but you're going to get a painful relief. You get to move on from a really high pain-causing situation. And that could be whatever went down the toilet. Marriage, business, whatever. Any moment. This decision is going to eventually, and I mean eventually because of strength, like it's going to take time. It's going to eventually lead you away anyways. Like your destiny is to go on a journey. Your destiny is to leave. But this is fighting to leave. This is mourning. This is not wanting to go. This is pain. And it might even be a little bit selfish. 9 of Cups. I'm sorry for the long pause. I'm just trying to feel. This bottom decision is harder. And there is going to be closure that I think you're going to have to face. This one up here is not, it's different. It's like there's a union, a togetherness, a marriage, a coming together, help, a home. And then there's breaking karmic cycles. And then down here, instead of union and coming together, there's divorce. I need to clarify the 9 of Cups and the 3 of Wands. Spirit, please clarify the 9 of Cups in this message. Show me the 9 of Cups. Show me the 3 of Wands. Oh. I'm going to take whatever came out here. 9 of Cups is patience, healing, the 9, the Saggy energy, the Hermit. Going on a journey within, right? Being patient with yourself, loving yourself, taking time to heal your inner child. I'm hearing this is 9 of Cups. It's personal emotions. Patience is temperance. It is healing your personal wounds. That's going to take time and it's hard. Same thing as self-reflection. There's a lot of going within. If you're watching this, there's a lot of going within no matter the direction you pick. You will be forced to deal with what's within. Okay. Clarifying the 3 of Fire, which is this goal, this expansion, this vision of yours, this life that you expect to see. We have a new direction, which is very much like new life. You have observer, lessons, and numbing. What I'm hearing is this. You're going to expect to go different from this choice at some point anyways. If you choose this bottom choice, it's inevitable, is what I'm hearing. It's inevitable. You're going to be faced with this situation again, anyways. And it's going to lead you absolutely, Three of Wands, to that decision ultimately that you know is coming, that we have to go in a new direction no matter what. And this observer of lessons is you've already learned your lessons. Being here in this choice, you're going to feel very numb. You're going to feel a little bit more in pain in this choice than you would up here. I'm just keeping it real. Like there's a lot more pain here with this choice than there is here. Now, what do you need to do? What is some advice for this? Where's my other cards? Spirit, what is your advice for this bottom choice? House. It involves a house and a gift. We have high honor. It's about honoring the gift of a house, perhaps. For some of you guys, it's about honoring your ancestors or honoring a gift that you've been given, like an inheritance, property, a house. This is a gift, and you choosing this situation, it's harder. It takes a lot of strength, but there's a lot of honor in it. And it does eventually lead to a happy family love and blessings. So it does lead to that. It's just a harder journey. The advice for that is honor what's been given to you, honor the security that's been given to you. I don't see a lot of money this way. I see a lot of healing. What advice do you want to give them, Spirit, about their heart with choice number 2? You are abundant in life, all areas of your life, because love is influencing your decisions. All right. So this decision may bring you more money, may bring you more freedom. And you're meant to be there eventually, no matter what. Leaving this situation behind and breaking karmic cycles is good, and it feels good for you, and it's wise financially. But you're still going to have to establish healthy boundaries. You're still going to have to look at yourself, right? This is just relief from feeling drained. This down here is dealing. It's still doing boundary work. It's still making tough decisions. It's still standing up for yourself. But it requires patience, quietness. It requires plans for the future, but patience in waiting for those plans. And it includes moving on from hard times and doing the right thing. You are going to go in a new direction. You've already learned your lessons. It's very painful to sit here with the numbing card. It's very painful, but it does lead to greener pastures. It does lead to the 10 of Cups. It's very healing. And this key message, you're abundant in all areas of your life because you choose love. That should always be the right answer, right? Choose love. That's always the right answer. Now, what does your divine masculine have to say? What I'm hearing is it's going to take a little longer to be happy down here in this choice. So it's going to take a little longer, but you will be happy. Maybe even more happy, but you will be happy. Your masculine says isolated, staying away from people, feeling alone, going within. You may have a breakup with your masculine if you choose this choice. It's a double-edged sword, reaping what you've sown, tasting your own words. focused on stability. Work, family, schedule, and money matters. You may be tired and exhausted, overwhelmed. Like this is a very overwhelming situation. You're going to have to stay away. It's hard, but you can get through it. Wow, it's hard, but you can get through it. This is the card that is great skill, talent, craftsmanship. Within you is the ability to create amazing works. If only you follow your passions and let your heart lead you. So this bottom choice is your heart leading you. Do what you love. Learn everything there is to know about a topic. Take seminars, get training, learn from a wonderful mentor, complete a degree or program from a university or trade school. The key point here is that you do something that makes you happy. It can be very emotionally rewarding to work with others. Teamwork and commitment to a project you believe in gives you recognition and the compensation that you're seeking. Allow us, your angels, to help you secure work in the creative field that makes your heart sing. We are angelic agents, and as we bring your beautiful talents to the notice of the world, additional meetings, financial rewards for doing what you love, making a satisfying living in a creative profession, confidence in your talent, teaching others a skill, and winning an award for your work. So this feels like it's also a new direction. They're both, God, they both feel like good choices, right? It's really hard. This is a harder journey, but I think this journey down here is a little bit emotionally more rewarding. Let's read the Six of Swords because that's the tough one. The Six of Swords says, the universe heard your prayers. And now things are going to get much better. It may have been a long and difficult journey, but you've glimpsed your destination. Brighter, happier days are ahead. The stress in your life will start to fade away, allowing you to set your sights on the future. The storm is over and sunnier skies are on the horizon. This card can also indicate travel, especially over water. If you're interested in moving or relocating, then the signs look very positive. Or perhaps your journey is more of a spiritual one, leading you to amazing new revelations. Now you can move on. The worst is over. What lies ahead will come as a welcome relief. Keep your eyes on the future and let go of the past. There's the key. Let go of the past. Embrace every positive thing that happens now, no matter how small. Peace after challenging times, the return of hope, slowly moving forward, gaining a more positive viewpoint, starting a new life. Guys, I think no matter where we go in these decisions, this card rings true. You're starting a new life for yourself. And whether you choose this choice or this choice, either one is a destination that's going to take you to a happier, better place. This one does feel a little more painful. I think there's a sense of honor here and a sense of family here in this bottom one, but ironically there's a sense of family up here as well, and it feels light and it feels relieving, this top one. It feels good. I want you to know that you can't choose a wrong choice. And maybe that's the point of today's message. No matter what you choose today, tomorrow, it doesn't matter what you choose. You are being led to a happier life. It doesn't matter which one. Either one has a gift of abundance and happiness. Either one brings a gift. There's a future ahead for you. There's something good ahead for you. And you need to hear that today. Maybe that is the point you came to watch this reading. You needed to hear there's something good for me ahead. I'm headed towards something good. And maybe this reading will bring you peace that no matter what you choose, you're going to be okay. That's just peace in this reading in itself. Just take a deep breath and know that you're not making bad decisions. Either one is going to lead you to your destiny. Either one. Follow your heart. Listen to it. Trust in spirit. Ask your angels for guidance. I'm going to leave you all with a Kali Ma oracle for the collective. It's from this particular deck. And this particular deck is about endings. It's about her destroying things, taking things out, why things go wrong, why you've lost things, why there's been blocks, hurdles, or problems. This is the hardship oracle. Okay? And so if you're watching this, we're going to get some clarity, some answers on your hardships and what the universe wants to say about them. Oops. Questions are $44 if you guys want one on Super Chat, Cash App, or my website. Go ahead and donate. I'll pull some cards for you. Just let me know in the chat that you paid. You guys got number 20, Chinamasta, or China Masta, however you want to read that. China Masta. The number 20 is about peace, peacemaker, coming together, not being alone. It's a joining. It's love. It's feminine. So this is the sacred severance, and this is her radical grace. She is your soul's power to shed and survive, to outgrow and evolve. When the soul needs to separate itself from that which it once relied on. That would be lovely, son. Thank you. Be it a view of yourself, a view of the world, or a group or a belief system that cannot support the truth in your heart anymore. She is the capacity, the sovereignty, and the courage required for self-liberation. Systems of oppression within your mind, within your heart, and within the world will be overcome. You have the power to sever your attachment to the past and focus on your inner regeneration and reorientation, healing into a path that is worthy of your heart. The fifth of the Mahadeva wisdom goddess is a most shocking form of Kali, Chinnamasta. She is the divine feminine avatar, self-decapitated and partaking of the blood that emerges from her throat. The name Chinnamasta translates as beheaded. She signifies a powerful activation of the spiritual path through the confrontation of oppressive behaviors, self-limiting attitudes, and intellectual dominance of intuition. The head is the symbol of the known, of thinking, of forms of authority. It is the head that wears the crown, the sign of status and power. She is able to overpower it. For our human selves, the head is the locus of control. So during a Chinnamasta initiation, you will not understand what's happening, and you won't know how everything is going to turn out. But this is how it's meant to be. It's not something you should worry about, and you shouldn't fight this. Chinnamasta is a potent medicine for liberation. Her graphic iconography differentiates her from other forms of Kali that wear her favorite accoutrements of severed heads and skull garlands. Chinnamasta's severance is of her own head. This represents self-liberation. We do not need to wait for another to intervene. She shows the way to save ourselves, to move from inner courage to inner wisdom. And I love that this card is focusing on a way to save yourself, because I really think maybe I missed that in this message, but here we have self-reflection. And right here we have strength, which is about self. It's about overcoming the darker, more animalistic parts of yourself, the anger, the lash out, the parts that are out of control, right? It's about getting self-control. 8 is the number of self. It's about self-control. And then we have self-reflection, and the oracle is speaking about saving yourself. And that this is something that you need to do for you. To move from inner courage and inner wisdom, her presence can indicate a time when you must trust yourself completely without external support systems to rely on. The beliefs and constructs that once supported you will no longer be able to do so. Success cannot come from the tried and true paths from the past. You have evolved beyond that. You can't make these choices you made last year or 6 months ago. Those are old pathways. Those are old answers. You can't do what you've always done, is what this card is saying. You're evolving. You're beyond that. Maybe that's why the world came up reversed today in your reading at the bottom of the deck, right? Third down. It's like we've evolved. We've achieved. We're done. Breaking karmic cycles over here. You know? Divorce card over here, which is like we're done. We're not going to do the same things over and over. All that BS from the past is in the past. We need to move on to this new pathway, a new direction. Ahead, the signs are pointing you ahead. The pathway is pointing you ahead. And it's saying, do you want to relive your past? Or do you want something new, new life? Because you can choose to relive 2025 again this year if you want. Angry, depressed, upset, bitter, whatever. Quiet, whatever this is. You can choose this. Maybe it's to be silent. Maybe it's to live in a little bubble. Maybe it's to be alone. Maybe whatever it is, to stay hidden. Or you can choose to emerge and be born again in a new life, in a new direction. 10s do mark a new beginning as well. So then the card says, despite the inherent violence in this image, Chinnamasta is not dead. Blood is flowing and she's very much alive. No matter how severe the challenges you are encountering, no matter what you let go of, which you once identified with, cherished, or lost, your life will continue. You, the real you, which is not who you thought you were, is breaking free into more life, not less. Sometimes the old systems have to fail for the new order to be established. Things will never be the same because you've changed, you've evolved, and because your real self is powerful enough to shed the false layers and radiate its inner beauty and wisdom more freely. Her partaking of blood symbolizes the capacity to be nourished and fed by change rather than devastated and destroyed. It is reassurance that at a deeper level, you are gaining something from the chaos that you've done and experienced and the deconstruction of your life. As you continue to move through this change, you will gain energy for something new. Chinnamasta is self-nourishing through spiritual consciousness and the application of destructive energy. She shows us that transformation is not about trying to change others and make them better and make them do better and make them speak better and make them better. How many times can we raise up our hands that we all have sat here and tried to make another person better, right? Expecting them to change so then we can experience a new beginning with them. Well, this is about tackling your own personal views, your own fixed identities, your own attachments to power, status, and respect, and whatever that is. Even if a situation is causing you pain and it appears to be under the control of another person, Chinnamasta initiates you into using your own spiritual power to free yourself from them and their BS. That's what this is. That's what these are. Her teaching is that you have the means to become free. You do not need to control their circumstances for them, only within you. And within you is the energy you need to continue on your path. You can draw what you need from within. Chinnamasta leads you into a deeper terrain where you can release tendencies to self-sabotage, and through ignoring your own intuition, ignoring truth and needs, and being in a victim role, we have the power to get out of our own way. There's a prayer and an invocation ritual that is here in this book, and I'll read it to you guys. It says, Chinnamasta, self-decapitating one, fearless freedom and honoring of truth is your way. You gift me with protection through the necessary endings. I initiate based on the truth of my heart. You guide me to draw from the power within to fuel the necessary healing. Under your protection, I shall come back to life in a new way. With your unflinching honesty and your unwavering courage, I am filled with inspiration and readiness. My blood is rich, flowing, and destroys pain from the past and gives desires of new life. I embrace the path before me, letting go of what I have known myself to be. I place myself within the beauty of your wild and unconditional wisdom. I trust in the new destinies now ready to unfold for the spiritual benefit of all beings. Jama Chinnamasta, Jama Kali. Gently place your hands on your head for a moment and then say, through the wisdom and the grace of Kali Chinnamasta, I release all attachments and conditioning that no longer serves me. Flick your hands away from your head as if flicking off the shreds of bondage that no longer serve your awakening. Repeat that movement as many times as you like. Allow it to feel good, relaxing and releasing for your head. Repeat this action again, but at your own throat, and then finally your heart. When you are ready, end with your hands in prayer as you have completed the ritual. So again, start from your head. Through the wisdom and grace of Kali Chinnamasta, I release all attachments and conditioning that no longer serves. Flick it off. Touch your heart. Through the wisdom of grace of Kali Chinnamasta, I release all attachments and conditioning that no longer serves me. Flick it away. Do it at your throat. Through the wisdom and grace of Kali Chinnamasta, I release all attachments and conditioning that no longer serves. And rip it out. Flick it off. All right. So that concludes your reading. I think it was a good one. New life. Where is this particular deck? I'm so glad you were here for this reading. Remember, if you saw it, this is for you. It's not an accident that you came across this video at this time today. Something in here was for you. It may be the whole message. It may just be part of it. But it is for you. You know, I love that either way you're headed to a new, better beginning. And that just makes me happy for you to hear. You're not picking anything wrong. Whatever journey you're taking, you're led. You're led to your destiny. You're led to abundance, prosperity, peace, and healing. I do know that whoever I'm reading for, God, you've been put through it. You've been put through some serious hell. It's kind of what that feels like. And it hasn't been easy for you. It probably never is easy for you. But relief is here. Abundance is here. Maybe that brings a lot of relief. Just money, stability, security, that might bring a lot of relief. But it's here. A new life is coming your way. For some of you guys, a new child is coming your way. So get excited. Feel excited. For every ending, there's a new beginning. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. Remember, this is a journey, not a destination, so you just keep on swimming. Hey, Jack. Hey, Besso. Bright Eyes, I'm so glad you were able to come and be a part of this. Sun, I'm ready to read for Grace. So I'm going to get a drink and I'm going to read for her. Find my drink. There it is. Okay. All right. Hope you guys liked today's reading. All right, you paid. All right, for Grace and Herve. Any reconciliation soon? What are the obstacles? Okay. Spirit, please use these cards to guide and direct me in a message for Grace and Herve. Please show me, is there a reconciliation coming soon? What are the obstacles? I'm a vessel open and ready to receive the message. Spirit, please guide and direct me for a message, for grace on Herve. Is there a reconciliation coming? What are the obstacles? Spirit, guide and direct me. Is there a reconciliation coming? And what are the obstacles? Down here we have a mask. Down here we have the Wheel of Fortune. Spirit, guide and direct me for grace and Herve. Nope, that's not it. Down here at the bottom we have an Ace of Pentacles. This reading is $44. If anybody wants to donate on my website or Cash App or Super Chat, it would be $66. But if you want a reading, you can get one right now. Bottom of the deck here, you are my drug, craving highs and crashes, and an emotional addiction. Message from Herve to Grace. Give me a message from Herve to Grace. Bottom of the deck, I wish I could actually express how I feel. Initiation. Intuition. Trust your intuition, Grace, and know that what seems logical may not be necessarily right. The answer to your question lies inside your heart. Endless possibilities exist for you. Stop trying to work it all out and feel your way through it. We, your angels, will guide you. Trust your feelings. What feels right is right. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Make sure you fill your own before filling his. Okay, Grace. Right now, like, bottom line, what I'm seeing is you're in pain. You've been through a lot. Like, your heart is just squeezed here in all of this. There is a new beginning coming from you. That's a promise. That's a seed that's been planted in your heart already. There's something I feel he's hiding from. in the mask. And there might be something you hide from yourself in the mask. The Wheel of Fortune, again, promises new beginnings. I just heard a hummingbird, so I know hummingbirds represent revival and new life, and they're versatile how they fly. So change is coming for you. Change is coming into your relationship. Now you have a codependent connection with him, and he does with you as well. He's not very good at expressing how he feels. And there's parts of him that he's not expressing that are hidden under a mask. Now, let's take a look at, are you going to get a reconciliation? And what are your obstacles? This over here is Spirit's advice for you. This is what your partner wants to say but isn't saying. So let's start with, are we going to get a reconciliation? Strength card, courage, compassion, and perseverance. Ironically, this is a number 11, and strength is usually a number 8 in major arcana. 11 is usually the justice card, so that's interesting in this deck. But you need to have courage, compassion, and perseverance. This is going to be very hard, very difficult. And it feels like you're bringing together this reconciliation on your own. Like, that's how it feels. This is really difficult for you. King of Cups. You love him with all your being. Your heart very much loves him. He's the love of your life. It's very hard to be distant. It's very hard to be separated. And you're going to keep persevering this. You're going to keep seeing this through. And with the King of Cups, I think he loves you too. I do think he loves you too. Let's get a message from him. Isolation here, isolated, staying away from people, feeling alone and going within. So he's very isolated right now. Okay, he feels like he wants to be in a shell. He wants to curl up and just be silent, be away from people, be away from people's prying eyes. Just be away from people in general. That's where he's at. He's tired and exhausted. He's overwhelmed. He's got sleepless nights. He feels like he's been overgiving in certain areas, and he has no boundaries in others. He might also acknowledge that you are tired and exhausted. You are overgiving and you haven't had boundaries. And strength may be a sign for you to create those boundaries. He also says, stubborn and flat out wrong. I think he's been stubborn and I think he's been flat out wrong. I think he knows that. And I just saw a ladybug outside my window. So there's a sign of luck. You have luck here too. Let's see the obstacles. Two of Fire, planning, participating, and progress. So there's no plan. That's part of the obstacle. We need to plan coming back together. We need to make progress by working together, by planning this together. It needs to be a two-person situation, not a one-person. Two of Cups, 2-2. 2 is the number of today's reading overall, and now 2 is the number for you, Grace. The obstacle could be another relationship in the way. Okay, that could be an obstacle. But it's also the two of you need to be on the same page, eye to eye, together in this, one on this. You need to be looking together on this. We have Burn the Bridge, final goodbye, unrepairable, no way back. That could be a hardship and an obstacle that you guys have faced, that you guys have taken it, pretty far to where you think, or he thinks, maybe there's no way back on this. Used, then discarded, thrown away, devalued, and emotional trash. There's a lot of pain in the past, right? Just the pain of feeling used, hurt, spit back out again. Like there's suffering. Maybe he feels he's been used. Maybe you feel you've been used. But there's a lack of appreciation in that for sure. and should have been done, dragged on, already over, denial. Now, my question is this, Grace. Should this relationship have already been done between you and him? And are you in denial? Is there another relationship that he's already involved in? Is it you? Are you involved in another relationship right now? Should that have already ended? Should a karmic other relationship have ended? And someone's in denial about ending that other relationship? You know? Sunval, they are divorced. Okay, hun. It's sad to be divorced and still love someone, that's for sure. And so that might be a little reference to what's going on here, burning the bridge, the finalizing of that divorce, that final goodbye. Not valuing this marriage, kind of saying your vows, promising, and then devaluing marriage and throwing it away. And this card may represent it should have been done, but it's not. Maybe this love continues. Obviously, King of Cups. And it's like, I'm hoping to save this. I know we signed those papers. I know we said our goodbyes, but I'm still hoping. And it's painful. He cheated while they were married. Reasons why she divorced him. I get that. And she still loves him. Let's get some more info here. Oh, we have a return. We have a return here. This is very good for asking, are we going to be reunited? We have unawakened. And we have winter. Winter to me is swords. It's cold. It's quiet. It's silent. It's winter. I think he's lost some hope. That's just what my intuition is telling me. My intuition is saying he's lost hope. He feels very defeated. He feels very isolated. He's stubborn. And he's wrong. It's not defeated. It's not over. There needs to be some hope here. There's definitely love here. 2 of Cups, 2 fire. We got to get on the same page. We got to take action towards one another. You go 50, I go 50. You go 50, I go 50. We take step by step together. I know there's a lot of pain here that needs to get healed. So let's see what Spirit's advice is on that, because I think this is moving forward. Counseling would be big here if they both would agree to seeing a counselor, a healer, maybe even someone like me. Grace and Herve are welcome to do a session with me to talk about the past, to talk about the cheating, how that damaged both parties, why it happened, what they need to do to go within and take fault for both sides of that, and to forgive and heal from that, and look at each other's eyes and see each other's souls, hold each other's hands and feel that love, and acknowledge that that love is still here. Papers don't make and break a couple. Marriage paperwork doesn't make and break a couple. Neither does divorce papers make and break a couple. Love is always one. It's always bonded and connected. In the eyes of Spirit, they are always one. That commitment is in their soul contract. It is in their heart. And there we can mend and heal anything, and anything is possible. And I think there's great love here. So if they want to do a session with me, they sure can. It's 2 hours at $100, and they can do a session, and I can help heal what's going on if they want to talk, if they want my intake on that, you know, my input is what I mean on that. I'd be happy to help. And it has helped some people, honestly, because I'm not a clinical psychologist and I'm not an unattached counselor. And I actually believe in love and I believe in soul contracts and I believe in the higher purpose. And I believe there's more in depth than just marriage papers and divorce papers. So if they're interested, they can talk to me. But that being said, the advice here we're going to get, but there is movement forward towards a new beginning with Herve. And I think it's a solid new beginning. I do. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get the advice. Balance, temperance, the fix-it angel. This is Spirit Source Creator saying, honey, I'm fixing it. I'm working on it. It's taking a long time, but I've been working on it a long time. Back and forth with that rainbow, with that healing is difficult. It's so hard to balance two cups, two people, and we got to mix it just the right way. We got to say it just the right way. Time has to affect things the right way. There's going to be compromise. There has to be compromise. There has to be. It won't work without compromise. There has to be self-control on both parties. And they have to go back into this connection with moderation. They can't be like 100% all in. That's too much. It needs to start in moderation. Then we have unconditional love. I love that. Loving each other as a mother would love them. That's unconditional. Love your husband unconditionally the way a mother would forgive and love and understand their son. That he did a bad thing, he made some bad choices, but he is loved. And he can come out of that. That's how a mother would see it. And how a father would see his daughter would be, you have a right to your emotions. You have a right to feel scared, to lash out, to block. You have every right to feel that and feel insecure and feel unsafe. It is my job to make sure you feel safe again. It's the masculine approach and the feminine approach to come together and love unconditionally in their own masculine and feminine way. And that's the advice there from Spirit on that. Then we have acceptance. There is nothing in your life to fix, only the disowned parts of you that yearn for love and acceptance. You are beautiful just as you are, regardless of your faults you may perceive you have. You are eternally radiant and a being of light. Accept all that you are and all that they are, just as they are, just as you are. And when you truly accept yourself, the whole world will magically and lovingly transform. And it's also good to remember the serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I can't change, the courage to go after and change the things that I can, that I'm able, but the wisdom to know the difference between the both of those. So that goes a long way. But I also think just accepting the past. There was cheating, there were lies, there was pain, there was separation that happened. There was a disconnect in the love connection before the cheating ever happened. How did that disconnect happen? And I've seen it happen so many times. But to reflect on how it happened is a lot easier and better and more fruitful than why. Why did it happen? Why did you choose that? Why did you, the why just seems emotional and angry and complicated. How did this happen? How did we get there? How do we go from being head over heels in love with each other to slightly separated, to really separated, to not even acknowledging or noticing our partner's inner dramas, to seeing them get connected to someone else and not noticing, and then the cheating happened? Where was I? Was I present before that? I've been cheated on before many times. I understand. Sometimes it feels like it just happened out of nowhere and things were going great. But if I even look back at my past and my lovers cheating, and believe me, it's in the birth chart sometimes. It just is what it is. You're going to get a partner that's unfaithful, which unfortunately was in mine. But also, my part to play in that was my emotional passive aggressive abuse. I slowly pushed him away emotionally, innerly. And the distance got more and more when I would do snide remarks, sarcastic remarks, put downs, just like that's dumb or you're wrong or, just anything that beats down your partner, and you do it in anger or an argument or something you're absolutely right about, but we're insensitive and we rub it in their face, and it's just a little argument, we think. And maybe we grew up around argument type parents. And so we think it's normal, but, over time, belittlings and insensitive remarks without repair build up and it becomes hardened and there's a little wall. And, that's kind of, I think, where it starts. So it's good to kind of look back and say, okay, I can kind of see how we started to go down this path. And it's good to acknowledge that because we can look at ourselves, self reflection, and be like, okay, well, honey, we never talked about this and I never addressed this, but I could have been softer. I could have. I could have been more caring in ways that mattered to you. And for that, I'm sorry. Now it's his job to go, honey, wow, that's the most sensitive, feminine, loving thing you've ever said to me. And it immediately wants him to come and protect and to love that part of her, that vulnerability. The masculine energy always wants to protect that vulnerability. That's just their nature. And then he can open up and say, I am sorry I didn't communicate how I was feeling. And I just expected you to know it. I'm sorry that I held grudges against you that I didn't talk about. And instead of coming to you with my pain, my uncomfortableness from whatever things we've said to each other, I took it somewhere else and I found comfort in that. And that was an immature, not masculine way to handle it. And I've learned from that. I should have done something different, and if I would have known then what I know now, I would have. Maybe it took us to go down this road of divorce to find who we really are. Maybe it was meant to be this way. I still love you. And I want to be a good person, and I want to be a good husband, and I want to be a good man. And I hate that we've been through what we've been through. It takes big people to come to those places of vulnerability and acknowledgement of their own leadings to this. Because most of the time in counseling and sessions, people are just like, he started it. He did this, he did that. And he'll say, well, she started it because she did this, and it becomes this blame game, and it becomes who began the dramas, not how do we get here. It's the blame. And it's the why did you choose this over this? Again, we need to search our feelings, our psychology on why we behave the way we behave. Anyways, that being said is why I think abundance is here. Then you have this one. Certain people in your life are holding back. Let them go. To let in people that are more aligned to your life. So what I feel with that is if you let something go and it comes back, it's really yours. That's what I'm hearing from this, honestly. Let everything go. Let it all go. If they come back, if they're still here, if they're still calling, they're still texting, they're still in your life, after it's been divorced, after it's been let go, then it's yours. That's what I'm feeling. That's advice from spirit. And I feel like with a little unconditional love and patience, we can get this going again. And there is a destined reunion based on the cards. Let's see if I can get you one more oracle. What do the crows want to tell you? Let's see, what do the crows want to tell you, Grace? Show Grace a message. Bottom of the deck, destiny. I like that. I feel like this is destiny. Follow the path that aligns with your true purpose and aspirations. It unfolds your unique journey. And then you have creativity. Express creativity through imagination and innovation. Add joy and originality back into your life. So Grace, I hope you found a way to be creative, whether that's decorating your home, painting, something artistic, writing, whatever it is that makes you feel creative. That could be gardening, whatever that is for you that makes you just feel alive again, and you have a hobby, something to make, something to do, something to fill the time. Could be starting a new company, could be adding ideas to the existing one. You know, could be changing up your routine, and that's creative. It could be changing up your diet, and that's creative. Anyways, the crows are like, listen, I need you to be creative, fill your time, fill your schedule, get busy, start finding some joy, and watch your person return. Watch him start to come back into your life. Grace, I feel like Herve loves you very much. I feel like this is a very difficult journey, and it's not easy, but I do feel if the two of you can be eye to eye, heart to heart, come together again spiritually, you will physically. I do feel there's some darkness still. I feel there's some unawakened energy here, and we need to come out of that dark slumber. We need to wake up. We need to have a new start, a fresh becoming. And I think with time, this is going to happen. I think it is destiny. And the Wheel of Fortune says we're going to get this ball rolling. We're going to get it moving again. And is he a water sign? Is he a Scorpio? Look at that. King of water, king of water. Two of them. Compassionate, understanding, trustworthy. Grace, your person's coming. He's coming back. He loves you. He's coming back. And here's the Empress. I love it. She's all about healing, the creation, abundance, and action. I love it. She is healing. This is recovering. You got Temperance. You got the Empress. Your connection is evolving, and it is healing. Sun, he's a Cancer. I love it. King of Cups. He's coming back into your life, Grace. You wouldn't get two King of Cups, King of Water if he wasn't. I love that. So yeah, expect him. It's going to take some time, but expect him. That's what I feel. That's what I see. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you, Sun, and thank you, Grace. Guys, is there anyone else that has a reading that you want me to do for you? Oh, you paid for a reading for you also? Okay, perfect. Thank you. So you paid for one for you and Mael. All right, let's see what's going on with you guys. And what kind of questions do you have for you and Mael? Energy between you and him. He's reaching out a lot. What is his deal? Okay. All right, I got you. Thank you, Sun. Spirit, guide and direct me for Mael and Sun Val. Show me the truth, what needs to be seen, the energy between them. What is his intentions? What is he feeling? What does he want with Sun? Spirit, guide and direct me for Sun and Mael. What is his intentions for her? What does he want? What does he feel for her? Why is he reaching out so much? What is his intentions? What is the energy in their spiritual journey right now? Show me Mael and Sun. What is Mael's thoughts? What is Mael's feelings? Okay. The energy between you guys is confused as hell. No clarity, no labels. It's just emotional chaos. We have it's complicated. Are we friends? Are we not? Maybe. Yes, no, not yet. Almost. It's just we don't know, right? We don't know. Where are we? What's happening? Just very confused. Is the bottom line energy between the both of you, right? So bottom line, we have 5 of air in the reverse here, and it's conflicts, annoyances, competition, stress, honestly. You know, 5 of wands is a lot of back and forth. It's passionate. It's arguments. It's little battles. It's I'm right, you're wrong. It's willpower. It's ego. It's all those things. Committed to chaos. Your energy towards him. Wow, you guys have a tower. Shocking destruction. Like, you guys are split. I mean, it's been split, I think. And you felt it. He feels it. The separation between the both of you, it wasn't seen coming. It just collided. Like, you guys were going in one direction, and then it just went a whole nother direction. We've been in chaos ever since, right? What does Mael want to say to you? I will say, every time he lights a candle, he thinks of you. There might be some candles around him right now. When he lights that candle, he thinks of you. 100 minutes, 10 seconds when I said that. That's interesting. The 10 energy. He may also be trying to manifest you by lighting candles. Or maybe you have sensed that, maybe you haven't, I don't know, but there is a little bit of that energy going on for him. Okay. Bottom line, what he wants to say to you is, girl, I'm feeling the pain now. I'm feeling it. You and the tower made me feel the pain. I regret everything. Karma came hard. He got what he deserved. Karma has snucken up on Mael with a vengeance. He just recently, before he started messaging out to you, got dealt some karma. And it was very painful karma, and he deserved it. That's what came back to him. But just so you know, that is a huge part to play. What should you know? What does Sun need to know about the energy with her and Mael? Victim mentality. Received. Metamorphosis. Pride and ego. His pride and ego's been hurt. I think the message he got from Karma was that he kept playing the victim role. Poor me, poor me, poor me. It was a very feminine victim role that he was in. The message got received from the universe, and he's going through a metamorphosis. Like he's changing, he's seeing, whoa, have I really been in that funk? Have I really been this little victim, come save me routine? And so there's kind of an awakening moment on that. His pride and ego is what has gotten him where he's at this time, I will say. They always say pride comes before the fall. Take your pride, you're going to have it for so long, and then comes the fall. And my little stuffed fleshy animal just fell. Interesting. I also think something is going to happen between you guys in the fall, because we're talking about the fall, and my little plushie that fell on the ground is a plushie from the fall. Her name is, oh gosh, I can't think of it, ginkgo boba, something like that. This plant. I think it's a ginkgo. I don't know. But she is from the fall. And even she has a little ginkgo whatever leaf on her head and is from the fall. So that's very interesting that this particular little animal, as we're discussing fall, fell. So I do think something's going to happen come fall time. Let's see what his energy is with you right now, why he's reaching out like this. His soul is coming back online. We have an energy return, an alignment back with you, twin flame soulmate stuff here. Spiritual reset. The reason you feel him coming back online with you is twin flame energy. I hate to say that to you, girl, but it is what it is. Twin flame energy. His soul is coming back in line with you, and there's an energy return because he is part you. He is part of your energy, part of your essence. So as he comes back to life, as he's gone through the tower and awakened and gone through a metamorphosis, he's coming back into your life. He's aligning back into your energy. Okay? Let's see. Strength was sure to come out, wasn't it? Leo energy, courage, compassion, perseverance. He's very Leo energy, like he's super confident. And he's going to come full forward towards you because he knows what he wants. He always wants you. So this is his forceful energy coming towards you as he's going through this awakening. He's hoping that you're going to have compassion on him, but he is very courageous and persistent to come back into your life. It is what it is in that department. He's not just going to give up that easy on you. We have Two of Wands. The angels, the spirit, the energy is trying to bring you guys together. We have the Four of Swords, which is silent treatment. Are you giving him silent treatment? Because he feels like you're giving him silent treatment. And we have Two of Pentacles. So back and forth, pros and cons. weighing decisions, you know, just trying to balance everything out. He's trying to get his life back on track. Like he's on track, but he wants to stay on track. He kind of wants you to know, hey, I've got my stuff together. I'm not falling apart anymore. You know, I'm back online. Like I'm back getting my life back. And I feel like he's getting his life back together and he wants you to be a part of it. A message from him to you. Air energy. He wants to talk. He wants to communicate with you. He wants to strategize and make a plan, Two of Wands, with you, with your thoughts, ideas, and actions you guys can take in the future. So he wants to communicate and come up with a plan. That's a lot of the reason he's reaching out. But he feels like you're not receiving his messages. Four Swords. Is he blocked? Are you leaving him on red? Are you just not responding? I don't know, but he feels like it's going into the void. Yes, I'm giving him the silent treatment. Okay. And he said he understands and he won't be mad at me for moving on. Yeah, he gets that. He wants to say he's kind of broken free from his karmic cycles and karmic drama. I feel like there's been some endings between him and the karmic. There might have been a tower moment between him and the karmic. I feel like him and the karmic just ended things. Yeah, good news is on the way. I think he wants to tell you that him and the karmic are no longer together, or there is a plan that he's moving on. I think he wants to tell you that. Is that the truth? Spirit, is this the truth? Because his intentions are to pursue you. He's not going to give up pursuing you. He's waking up. He feels he has good news he wants to share with you. He feels he's changed. He wants to get back into your life. Star, believe in yourself. You are a wondrous creation. Wish away all fear and discover your shining star. Allow all to around you to just be. Let go of trying to control your life, for the light in your soul will guide you towards love. Remember, the stars are born through explosions of love. Love illuminates all things. Never forget you are truly a shining star. Conflict down here. Feelings which you have suppressed for a long time are yearning to be acknowledged and expressed. You are torn between what you think is right, the right thing to do, and what your heart wants. This is the primary cause of stress in your life. We, your angels, urge you to follow your heart. Do what you would love, not what you think you should. So there is still that torn energy, right? He's always been somewhat torn. Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles shows there's still that balancing act. There's still that tug of war. There's still that have you made up your mind? Did you make a choice situation? My intuition is telling me he got hit with karma. He woke up and he is leaning towards you to see if you are still there, because he's changed and he wants another chance. But with the Two of Pentacles, I feel like he thinks you are weighing your pros and cons, and he doesn't blame you for seeing him as a con. He doesn't blame you for that. Four of Swords, he's made peace in his mind, whether you allow him to or not. But I think my intuition is he's still going to pursue you no matter what with this Strength card, because he feels passion and desire for you. Now, what you should know. Let's get a message for you here, how you're feeling, what you should know. You're in a Four of Wands energy. prosperity, contentment, and celebration. You're happy by yourself. You're fine. You're on your own. You're meeting other people. Like, you're stable and you enjoy your stability, meaning you're content. You don't need anything to change right now. You've had to adjust your life with or without him. And it was out of your control, and you had to evolve and become the new you with or without him. So you're currently in a place of commitment to your life, commitment to yourself, just commitment in general to peace. You feel like he only messages you when it's convenient. So are you still there? Are you coming tonight? You feel like you could be used for attention. Like you're an emotional utility. There's no depth. There's no real meaning. You've been there waiting for him. You've been there offering yourself to him, and he couldn't offer himself in return. And just this image to me is, I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired of waiting on you. And you're not going to be available only when it's convenient for him in his tower moments to reach out to you. We have Knight of Wands. So you feel like he's rushing in, rushing out, Mr. Sexy, Mr. Compassionate, passionate guy, Mr. Lover, like, I'm here, I'm rushing in, I'm all for you. And you're like, where is all that energy the rest of the time? You're tired of the back and forth. You're here, King of Swords in the reverse, cold, yes. Maybe not thinking super clear. So what? You've been hurt and you just have your sword and you're like, I'm ready to lash out if need be. Because you have hurt me, you've upset me, and you should hear the truth. You feel like you should be punished. You have ticking time bomb. You are one argument away from going off on him. You're just one more F up, excuse, BS from really going off on him and saying everything you think. Because up to this point, you've just held it back. But you feel if you tell him what you really feel, he'll be scared off for good. You know that your tongue is a weapon. It's a double-edged sword. It could give him a dose of reality that he needs, but it could also hurt to the point of no return. You also just feel like he's a liar. What does Spirit want to tell you? Toxic relationships are leaving your life. Loving yourself has attracted more loving relationships into your life. Your love life is improving. The work you've put in to improving yourself is changing your beliefs and attracting the right people into your life. Wow, both of these cards are almost twins. And I think this is the twin flame energy again. These messages are very similar. Your love life has been complicated, all for very good reasons. You must learn the lessons to attract the love you deserve. You're obviously attracting him back into your life. Why? Because you're loving yourself now. You're choosing yourself. So you're attracting him. When it says toxic relationships are leaving your life, it could also mean the toxic energy in your relationship is leaving your life. I think you and Mael are healing. I think you've learned some boundaries, you've learned some self-love, and stepping away from him, choosing you and loving you and giving him silent treatment has all been good. And it's only attracted him more into your life. His energy to come correct, his energy to go through towers, his energy to change, to heal in some way and reach back out. That your energy is what shifted this. He felt karma because you changed. He felt that. It's because of you moving on, doing you. The remorse and regret and guilt he's going to be feeling, crying, the regret. This is his punishment. He's been flat out wrong. He's been. But this is what had to shift. You accepted his downfalls in the past. You put up with this. You did. You put up with it. You kept it safe in a bottle, and you bottled up your emotions, and you protected him, and you coddled him in a sense spiritually, and you tolerated the excuses and the half truths and the halftime energy he gave you, and it built up inside of you like a storm until you couldn't take it anymore, and you blew up. Tower. You're like, I'm done. Ticking time bomb. How long did you think I was going to endure this? No, not enduring it. So now you're a doubting Thomas. Now you're just like, prove it. Show me. Prove to me. Proof. Where is the proof? Where's the evidence? We have divine protection. Your journey's been watched all along. The lessons you've been through, the lessons he's been through, it's been overseen by the universe and your higher selves all along. So this has all been guided, honestly. Spirit, what is your advice? Community, gift, child, expectation. I'm hearing others want to give to you and your child. Others want to give to you in a new life, in a new way. You can expect better things in your life. You deserve a wealthy man, a better man. You can expect marriage. You can expect good things to come into your life. It doesn't have to come from him. So, yeah, Spirit's like, you're going to get all of those things. That is on the way for you as a mature woman who deserves high honor and respect. Like, that's what's in store for you. Now, what is he going to give you? Spirit, what is Mael going to give Sun Val? What is his purpose? Balancing the scales. This is justice. This is karma. Regret comes out. He regrets what he's done to you. He's getting his karma. He's getting his rewards for what he's done. This is the purge. Okay, I'm sorry, but he's going to come with apologies. He's going to come with remorse and regret. He's going to express himself. He's going to say he's released the karmic, and he knows you've released him. He feels like he's lost you, which he has. We have separation. Oh, wow, look what popped out. Separation of the twin flames. It happens. If you guys think twin flames are supposed to be together and always be together, I mean, you're wrong. It always happens. Twin flames go through a lot of separations. But he feels that. He feels the breakup, the broken heart, the separation between you and him. He feels this disconnect. And it's because he did the wrong things for too long. But it's also because you accepted the wrong things for too long. So it's a mere reflection of the twins. What's the future holding for you both? Spirit, what does the future hold? Show Sun Val the future with Mael. Show me the future. Okay, I'm hearing if you will it, it will be yours. The Magician. As above, so below, as within, without. If you want that, you can have that. If you don't, you don't have to. This is your judgment. This is your call. Two of Pentacles. It's a balancing act. It's a choice. Notice the figure 8, the inevitability. The come back, the leave, the come back, the leave. Like this is a cycle. But you're going to have a new beginning nonetheless with the Fool's journey. 1 and 0, the Fool, 10. This is your moment for new beginnings. Spirit says he's back because he's suffering. That's why he's back, son. He's back because he's in pain and regret, and he went through a tower moment, and he's getting his karma. So yes, he's back. He is aligning with his higher self. He is balancing out with your new energy. He knows what you deserve and what you want. He has good news he wants to share with you. But that is where it's at. Angelic Martinez. Hi, Stephanie. I sent a cash app for 44 days ago. Oh, great. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. I couldn't find the right person. Thank you so much because your name is different in Cash App than it is here. So I was like, who is this person? So let's go ahead. I'm hoping to have a reading regarding the start with Dan. Is he my person? Yes, let's take a look at that. And thank you, son. There's your message, girl. He's getting his karma. That's why he's here. That's why he's reaching out. He's full of regret. Okay. He has released and had to release his ex, his karmics. He regrets what's happened between the both of you. This is a purge. He just wants to fix karma, balance the scales. He's coming to you because he feels he needs to reach out and make amends with you. Okay. So I think it'd be safe to talk to him, but it's up to you. Spirit said it's up to you. It's going to rest in your decision on that. You're welcome, son. I hope that answered your answer or your question clearly. I hope that gave you good clarity. Oops. Okay. Okay. I did as always. Thank you so much, son. So angelic. Let's see what's going on with you regarding this start with Dan. Is your person. Okay. Spirit, please guide and direct me with these cards for angelic and Dan. This is a new start. Is this her person? Show me Dan. Thank you, son. Oh my gosh, that means so much to me. Thank you, son. Thank you so much. Thank you. I adore you. Thank you. Spirit, please use these cards to guide and direct me with a meaningful message of truth. What is hidden in the realms of Dan and Angelic's love? What is not seen? What is the truth? What is the future for Dan and Angelic? Is this her person? Bottom of the deck is the 3 of water. Yay! This is celebration, community, friendships. I love this. This is just good, happy news. Bottom line, between you and Dan, this relationship is something to celebrate. This is something you've been waiting to happen, like wanting to happen, and it's here, right? It's here, and you're like, oh my gosh, I got something I've always wanted. Now what? Now what? You know, it's like, then what do I do with what I've always wanted? Okay. Show me Dan, Spirit. Show me Dan. Did you guys come from a third-party connection? Were you guys involved in a third-party connection before you got together? And this is a new start. I feel like there was somebody else involved previously. We have the High Priestess secrets and Seven of Pentacles. This might have been a secret for a long time. Maybe there was somebody else you were talking to or he was talking to before each other. But I feel like that's ended. I feel like that's a very painful past. That other person is kind of out of the picture, and now it's you and Dan. No, it's brand new. I haven't dated in years. I think he has FWB. Okay. So there might be somebody in the past for Dan that he took a while to get over. Okay. 3 cups, three party, 3 swords energy, like 3. There's been somebody else. And maybe there was somebody else before you, somebody else that had to clear the way, had to clear the avenue for you to be with him. Okay. Bottom of the deck here, you chose them. Oh, I can't deny it. I don't know what's going on. This is a brand new reading, girl. I'm reading what I'm reading. This is Dan that I'm feeling, okay? You chose them. It says here, third party, as we saw here, betrayal and replacement. I think it's safe to say there was definitely somebody before you. And that's with the facts, you coming in saying you had no one. He's brand new. So I just want you to know there is somebody out there in the realm lurking, and by all means, Dan chose you. He chose you over somebody else that was giving him the option. Okay, I'm just going to leave that there. I'm going to leave that as real. I want you to know that may be great. You may feel good about that. You may be like, wow, okay, I'm really glad that I was his pick. I was the one that he picked. He had a choice, and he chose me. He chose me. Why did he choose me? Why did he choose me? Why am I his choice? Has he talked to me about anyone else in the past? Has he talked to me about his ex? I don't know. Let's get more. Bottom of the deck is self-worth. I love that. You must have some high self-esteem. Your energy must be positive, confident, self-love, self-worth. You radiate with this beautiful energy, and he gravitates towards you with that energy. You're not carrying insecurities. Spirit, use these cards to show me Dan. Show me Dan. Was there ever an Erica? I don't know why I'm hearing the word Erica. Do you know somebody named Erica? or Eric. So I was hung up on my ex that was toxic, but have been over him for a while. Okay. All right. Well, then you know what? Maybe your ex is looking at how happy you are now, 3 cups, and saying to himself, wow, you chose Dan. You chose them. Okay. So it could very well be that you have somebody lurking from your past as well that is looking on and feeling sad that you've chosen Dan. You've been through so much and lost a lot. No, Eric. Okay. All right. Sometimes random names just pop up into me. I don't know why. Bottom of the deck here is Queen of Wands. I love that. So that's Aries, Leo, Sag energy, and that's very creative, charismatic, confident, assertive. It's a forward energy. It's a positive energy. I love that fire energy because it always takes the reins. So this is the vibe for you guys. It's taking initiative. And it's like, I'm doing the damn thing. This is my decision. I went forward with it. This is follow through. All follow through. Okay. So far, so good. Let's get a message about love between you and Dan. These are all just bottom line, hidden energies, subconscious energies, below the obvious. These are things that are just lurking there. It's not your message for them. It's just what's underneath. You and Dan started out as friends and had an instant attraction, regardless of who you guys were into. It was your vibe and it was his vibe, and it was positive and it was clean. It was fresh. Dan said he's afraid of relationships. Well, there's a reason he's afraid, and it's something to do with that third party, why he's afraid. Okay. But he's attracted to your vibe, and he loves your assertive, confident, I'm in control kind of vibe. And I feel you feel that with him, that he's someone that goes with what he wants. He takes action behind his words. Okay. So it's not just words. For Dan, it's I take action, and you appreciate that. And there's a good masculine quality here for him. All right. So there's for Dan. Bottom line, there's might be a heart chakra somewhere that may be heartbroken or dealing with heartbreak. Use this time to surround yourself with people that uplift you. So he might have been wounded from the past, obviously. You also always remember, even when you're happy, to balance your heart chakra, make peace with the past, and keep that open, clean, clear, and aligned for love. Never carry the baggage of the past with you, obviously. All right, so let's get into his thoughts, feelings, his actions with you, and the outcome between you and Dan, and seeing if he's the one. Okay. His thoughts about you, 6 of air, relief, hope, and moving on. It's a little scary. 6 of swords is I came from a bad time. I had a bad past. I had a bad time. I had a rough experience or a rough history, or I'm just leaving a rocky part of my life. And things are finally getting better. So he sees you as part of his healing. Dan sees you as better, happier. Dan sees you as moving on, the future. That's what he sees you as. 4 of Pentacles, he sees you as secure and stable, grounded, responsible with money, responsible with work, generous. Dan also sees you as dependable and accountable. Responsible, dependable, and accountable. That's how he thinks of you. The Hierophant, as above, so below. Okay, Taurus vibes. Are you a Taurus? There's Taurus vibes here. It may just be the work environment, earth energy. But he sees that you are wife potential, okay? That you carry marital spouse potential, all right? He feels in his mind, he thinks in his mind how he sees you is this is solid and I could commit to this. I want to commit to this. This feels solid. This feels healthy. Okay, so he's ready to do that. He's publicly committing to you. He's committing to you. Six of Wands, he even sees children in your future. He does. He sees a girl and a boy in your future, and he sees you being a great mother. You're a Leo, he's a Libra. Is that tropical? I love that. Because if it is tropical, he'd be a Virgo, and you'd be Cancerian, more than likely. But that's just the sun sign. It's not discussing your rising ascendants, which are even more important, and your moon signs, which is how you think and feel, which is probably even more important than that. So the moon sign and the ascendant will also tell a story about you guys. But look how he sees you. A great mother to his kids. Fun. He wants a house with some green yard. Like he wants a house with a big green yard. Okay, and a nice fence. He definitely sees that in his future. He sees owning a property that is well kept, beautiful, nice yard, a place where he can bring children, a place where he can raise children. He may not tell you all these things. You know, a lot of these guys, especially when they're younger, they keep these thoughts to themselves. But when he envisions a future with you, when he thinks about possibilities with you, this is what he sees. You have 2 adult kids, you can't have kids anymore. Okay. Maybe it's grandkids. I don't know. But he sees you with little children in a big, beautiful yard, in a big, beautiful home. Okay. Whoever these children are. And it may just be his thoughts about a future with you, what you guys will build together, what you guys will bring together. The Six of Wands talks about victory, harmony, a battle won, okay, bringing home your laurels, the goods in life, right? What you fought for. I just lost my contact. Didn't even realize it. All right, I just put it back in my eye with my spit. I hope that works out because I'm going to have to go clean out my eyeball in a second. So be it. Okay. This being said, however old you are, he envisions this life with you. Okay, he envisions it. These are in his thoughts. Maybe that's in his mind success. I finally made it. I found a partner in which I can have a life with. Our grandkids will fill a beautiful home and a beautiful yard. You know, he might be looking at your inner spirit and just saying, wow, this woman is a good mother. She raised her kids. She did well by them. She's independent. She's mature. She's dependable. She's reliable. She's a hard worker. She deserves a life of peace. And sometimes I'm feeling like he's bringing out the inner children between you and him. Sometimes this card can mean like, hey, you bring the inner child out of me. I hope I bring the inner child out of you. So I love that kind of energy. And that's how he sees you. That's what he thinks about you. How does he feel? Page of Fire, creative, enthusiastic, motivated, attracted, sexually attracted to you. There's a big sexual attraction. Are you younger than him? There might be like, you come off, the way he feels about you is you are spicy, fiery, attractive, sensual, sexual. Like you bring out the lion in him, you know, you bring that out. You have this, kind of energy. He loves that about you. So how he feels about you is a strong attraction to you. You bring it out of him. You just bring the creativity out of him. And you motivate him. You motivate him to work harder, to do more, to bring more, to be more, to go longer, to go harder in life. You know, this is what you bring out of him. So how he feels about you is, again, I'm excited to see where this will go. And then we have Page of Swords. He's still skeptical about you. He's learning about you. Page of Swords is he's snooping around. Little Snoop Dogg, okay? Little Snoop. He is checking your social medias. He's checked your history, your past. He might check your phone every now and then. There's some insecurities there for him on his side. So he's younger. Okay, so it's reversed. Okay, I'm 5 years older than him. Yeah, he had to pause because I won't have sex till in a relationship. Okay, so he likes that about you. He is younger than you, how he feels about you. Maybe he's a little intimidated because you're very confident. You're bringing that assertive, I'm in charge kind of energy. That's great. That's what he feels very safe in. Okay. He's learning about you, but he's also snooping about you. So just know he's wanted to see your past. He's done some research. He's asked some questions. He's looked in your past. He wants to know that you're honest. Okay. He's the one that may feel age gap difference in maturity here, but he's attracted to you. He loves that. So how he feels about you is you're young at heart, you're a child at heart. So you are younger than you are, if you will. Your personality comes off as younger than you look, younger than you are. So he's excited about that. But he is very insecure about what you're up to and if he's doing the right thing. So there's a little bit of insecurity. Okay. I'm just going to say that's how he feels. He feels skeptical. Okay, there's some skepticism coming from him. The other card you got is woke up different, shifted energy, done tolerating, silent strength. He questions himself. He looks in the mirror a lot. Something's changed in him with you. He's very different with you than he's been with anybody else. You bring out the best in him. And he has to be strong. There's a lot of things he doesn't tell you, Page of Swords. You know, there's things he won't share with you. He has shifted a great deal since he's been with you. He has changed. He's not the same person that the people in his family remember. Okay, he has shifted. It's like he woke up different with you. Him with you is like night and day. There's a lot of mental worries and stress and stuff that he doesn't share with you. I just don't think you know. But there's a lot of thoughts that go on in his mind and feelings that arise that, yeah, he doesn't share all of those details with you. I'm going to dive a little bit more into his feelings there. What is he feeling? Isolated, staying away from people, going within, being alone. Like he needs his alone time. I think he's a little bit nervous about relationships because he likes his alone time. It's hard for him to adjust out of that. He does like his alone time. Like example, when somebody likes to go off fishing and just want to be alone in silence. Like some people just like that. So he's kind of, am I going to get my alone time? That might be a worry for him. Again, he's very excited, and how he thinks about you is, I'm excited for our future. I'm excited for what we have to share together. I'm excited for the kids and the grandkids. Like, even though they're adults, I'm excited. They're going to be coming over for barbecues. They're going to be coming over to see our house. I hope we have a beautiful home. I want our neighbors and friends to see that we have a successful life together. So in his mind, he's imagining building a brighter future with you, which is very exciting, very good. Let's get into his actions towards you and everything right now. Ooh, the Emperor, organization, leadership, and structure. I like that. I like that. His actions towards you, again, is a marital one, commitment. Okay. You're, again, bringing him up to be more mature than he is. You are helping him rise to an emperorship. You've really brought him up in some way. You've leveled him up in some way. Two of Cups. He loves you. He cares about you deeply. Two of Cups is, I care about you the same way you care about me. I made a decision to be with you the same way you made a decision to be with me. I want us to have a life. I love that. Very Outlander vibes right here for me. The return. I love that. So he is going to believe in love and relationships and marriage again, where he might not believe in it, where it might scare him, where his past may have been whatever it was. You bring to life love and commitment to him all over again. You bring it. I love it. The World card. This is finished accomplishment. You complete me. You are his other part. You are part of him. Now you complete him. You complete his life. You make life better, easier. He just feels good about your connection. Life feels easier while being with you. There's financial stability. There's emotional stability. There's a maturity here in this connection. I love it. So I love all of this. You guys are headed in a very good direction. This is the outcome. Let's take a look. Six of Earth. Charity, generosity, and a windfall. I love that. But it's also you give to me, I give to you. I treat you the way you treat me. This is mutual. All of this is mutual. It's like mutual love, mutual respect. Uh, the love between each other, it's mutual. He feels about you the way you feel about him. The love is real. You shouldn't doubt that. You are in a new relationship with Dan, and it's a good relationship. He's going to give to you more than you've ever been given to in your life. You're going to give to him more than anyone's given to him in his life. You guys create a beautiful balance. And we have generation, family again, generations. Generational wealth is going to come from you guys. You and Dan are going to build something that you can pass down to the kids. It may not be your kids together, but it's your lineage. Your kids will be able to benefit from what you and Dan build together. And if he has kids, the same thing for him. They're going to be able to benefit. So you guys are building a beautiful structure. The structure that your kids would have wanted when they were young, you know, as far as parents. You guys are now older, obviously, but building a structure that you wish you could have experienced, 20 years ago, kind of thing. And so your future is solid and it's strong and it's growing. And there's the Hermit vibe again, Hermit. And this is the long inner journey. The outcome is a long journey together, but in self. This relationship is going to bring you self-satisfaction, self-healing, and self-evolution. You are going to feel very completed by having been in this connection. It's going to help you feel at peace. There's going to be some closure in your life with what you came here to do. He also. Could you guys be together forever? Let's see. Spirit, are they meant to be together forever? Is Dan the one? Queen of Cups, another 9. Oh, King of Cups. Now, the 9 of Swords, the 8 of Swords came in reverse. So this is breaking free from victimhood and from a bad way of thinking. You got King of Cups and Queen of Cups. To me, that's a marriage. That is a soulmate relationship. That is, we're supposed to be together. This is defeating fear, personal, self-sabotage, obstacles, things that blocked you from marriage. This journey is about the self. You guys are going to go into the self because of each other, but you're the one. Okay. So I think you and him are going to be together for a very long time because this is the right person to have stepped into your life. There's going to be some inner reflection that needs to be done in the future. You're going to have to do some self-reflection. He's going to be doing some self-reflection. There's going to be some inner soul searching. A lot of you, well, not a lot of you, but you and your person and maybe your children's are going to have to do some generational healing. I feel like there's been some ancestral damage in the family. So you and your children's father, him and his parents, or his children's, parents, whatever, however that works. I don't know his situation, but the generations, the ancestral pain that you guys have dealt with, that's going to have to get dealt with on this journey together. And there's going to be a lot of healing. You guys are going to be dealing with each other's parents, if you will, on this journey, making peace, settling it. You might have to give to his parents. He might have to give to yours. I don't know. There's some kind of a ancestral tie between you and him. So in your future, you might see where you're doing final rites for his parents, or he's doing final rites for your parents, or he's helping you with your children, or you're helping him with his, or in-laws may come into play. With the Six of Pentacles, there is some giving charity, giving money to each other's families as well. There could also be an inheritance as well. And there's going to be some deep soul searching for that and are we doing the right thing kind of energy. And maybe you're far from there yet. You are far from there, but this is where you're headed. Okay. And how he thinks about you is you're solid and secure. How he feels about you, there's a little mistrust. He's a different person with you. He's going to do some soul searching. He has a history he doesn't always share with you. I'll tell you. That is the truth. There's a secret history that you may not know a lot about. Or maybe you have a history he doesn't know a lot about. But this reason you met Dan and the reason he met you is you're good for each other. You're healthy for each other. And you guys are bringing a lot of self-love, self-worth, and self-healing to each other. You guys are ending old cycles with your karmics. And you're finding peace and rest in your life, in your past, and what was and why. And you're getting a higher understanding of yourself through this connection. He's going to bring you peace that you never felt. You're going to bring him peace he hasn't felt. There's a lot of healing between the both of you. But for some strange reason, your reading is self. Like Hermit's very single. It's very soul searching. You know, the isolation card is the same. It's alone. You know, and so there's something in your reading also that speaks to we're together, but I'm on my own journey type thing. But all in all, in a nutshell, to answer your question, which was the original question, is he the one? This is a new relationship. Yes, you met the right one. And I think this relationship will be long-term. Okay? So as long as you defeat negative beliefs, negative thoughts, you're in the good. And that's what I see. Two of Cups is always a good sign on if you're with the right person or not. But someone lurking is jealous or upset that he's chosen you or you've chosen him. All right. Well, thank you. Is there anyone else that has a reading? If not, I'll just let you guys go. So awesome. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. If you have any other questions, just go ahead and let me know. Thank you, Stephanie. You're so welcome, Peaches. If you have a question too, you can ask me. you're one of my members, you're welcome to ask. Also, I could really use your guys' support through a loan. I don't know if you guys could give me a loan. I'd be happy to sign through email a contract to cut you a check at closing at escrow, but I could really use some help financially right now, getting my house sold, finalizing everything for me and the kids. It's a lot for a single mom to take on by herself, and I've helped a lot of people financially, and I think that's great, but I also kind of shot myself in the foot with it, and now I need help. So I don't know if any of you guys could. If you can, I'd be happy to sign something and pay you a bonus interest on any loan that you give me. I need to sell this house by May 31st regardless. It needs to be in contract. So if you guys could help me, message me. I'll give you my email and we could chat. We could chat over the phone and just finalize any information you need. But it's a way to get quick money for you too within 30 days. And it's a way to help me out. I know you can trust me, but if you have any other questions, please ask me. I could really use a loan and some personal help just temporarily. Thank you so much. Oh, Angelic, did he hook up with others yet? We're not official at this point. So yeah. It could be. We had the third party come up. It could be there's been someone else. But I will tell you this, he's gonna choose you, regardless. He's gonna choose you. You guys have a future, 2 of Cups, King and Queen of Cups. So even if there was, he's going to choose you. You wish you were in a position to help. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. I don't really have anyone else to ask, so that's why I'm coming to you guys. I've exhausted all bank routes. I've already done that. I've spent probably 10 grand fixing this house to get it sold. So I'm at the last final bit and I don't have anywhere else to go. So really what I need is materials to finish the floors. And that's what I need this loan for. So if you can donate materials or a Lowe's card or something, that'd be great. I do have the people that could do the install. They just need the materials to do the install. So I need help with that. So if you guys have any advice, any other avenue you could take, please let me know. No, I can't apply for loans and cards and all that other stuff. That's where I'm at the point where I can't. That's why I'm asking for financial help. But I'd appreciate your help in any way. And like I said, I'll pay you back with interest. If you're watching this, I'd be happy to sign something legal, notarized, by mail, by bank, by email, whatever, that you'll get a check at escrow, which means at closing, you get a check cut out to you right away for your donation. So I'd really appreciate it. You'll get what you donated back and some. So very much appreciated. If you can't help that much, because I need $3,000. If you can't help with that, I am selling a $500 special, and it includes 6 months of readings, a birth chart consultation, a feng shui consultation, and a love and money consult via your chart consultation. So that is $500, and if you could spare that for yourself for half a year of spiritual support and help me in return, I'd greatly appreciate it. And you can message me down below for details. I'm going to post that ad up on my website, and I'm going to post it here on YouTube on my posts so you can read more about it. But thank you so much. All right, guys. Well, I guess I'm going to let you go. Thank you for watching, and have a blessed and beautiful day. Remember, this is a journey, not a destination. So you just keep swimming. Thanks, guys.